What's going on, my corner babies? I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope everybody is happy, safe, and doing well, taking care of themselves in good headspace, mentally, physically. All right, looking good, living their best life. I hope everybody is. All right, we're going to see what Spirit is trying to bring us today. We're going to do that quick tea. Y'all already know what time it is. All right, we're about to do that quick tea. That quick tea. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's shuffle it up real good so we know we're going to get it going. All right, if you haven't done so, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe. As always, leave me a comment. Let me know if it's resonating. Let me know if y'all getting anything. And when you're meant to watch the video, that's exactly when you're going to be drawn to it. All right, because remember, time is fluid. All right, let's pop into it. Aries, what you got going on? Aries. All right, so you got the Ace of Materials, which is going to translate to the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Emotions, which is going to translate into the Ten of Wands. So, with this Ace of Materials, somebody has big dreams on their mind, but somebody is not taking the necessary steps to make these dreams come to fruition. Somebody is kind of stuck and stagnant. They have all these plans and they want to do all these things, but they just don't feel like they have the means to do so. This Ten of Wands is asking you to take time and, make sure that you're praying and manifesting the right things into the universe, because that's what you're trying to get back. You want to make sure that you're praying and you're, trying to live your life with a purpose and follow your dreams. You don't want to become stagnant and stuck. All right, no, ain't nobody got time to be stuck. No, that ain't how we do it. All right, Taurus, what you got going on? You got the Ace of Voices, which is going to be the Ace of Swords, and the Moon in reverse. All right, so someone needs to get these illusions out of their head. Someone is full of illusions about a situation that is not necessarily what they are thinking that they want to be involved in. Someone is finally getting some clarity where they were having all these disillusions. Somebody is seeing the truth in the situation. Somebody is seeing through somebody's BS at this point. Somebody is setting new goals and new dreams because they're tired of that old stuff and they trying to move away from that. So it's good for you, because no, ain't nobody got time for that. You sell somebody else them dreams, all right, them hopes and them visions, and we ain't doing that. Gemini, what you got? What you got, Gemini? All right, so Gemini, we're gonna have the Page of Voices, so that's gonna be the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Materials, so the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so what I have is somebody's in their head. Somebody is really inside their head. Someone is really thinking and trying to come up with something new, trying to follow a new path, trying to possibly start a business, trying to start some new investments, because you're seeing things in some new light. Some things have happened recently that have caused you to have to step up to the plate, and now you're ready to take the necessary steps and do what you got to do so you can create this beautiful outcome for yourself. You're looking at better paths for yourself and new avenues for you to travel. You are trying to, increase your means. You're curious about new things, but some of you guys aren't thinking about it in the right way. So you're having this kind of restless energy. But it's okay. You're going to get there. All right. You just need to make sure that your words are in alignment with your actions. Okay. So what you're putting out there, again, that's what you're manifesting. What you're speaking is what you're trying to speak into existence. That you're not putting out any negative juju while you're thinking about what you got going on. All right. So next we have for Cancers, we have the Three of Inspirations. That's going to translate to the Three of Inspirations. That's going to translate to the Three of Cups. All right. So this Three of Cups, and we also have the Four of Emotions. All right, so that's going to be, the Three of Inspirations is the Three of Wands. The Four of Emotions is the Four of Cups. Y'all bear with me. It's okay. We're going to get there. All right, but Cancer. All right, so with this Three of Wands and this Four of Emotions, somebody is doing some heavy contemplating. Somebody has really been in their head a lot, having a lot of different thoughts and ideas. You can't quite find your path. You keep getting started. You keep having to stop. You don't necessarily know what you need to do with yourself in a situation because your path is not necessarily clear right now. You're making progress, but then you feeling like you're taking two steps back every time you take two steps forward, and it's causing you to, feel like you missing out on things in front of you because you're bored. You're tired of being stuck in this cycle. You're dissatisfied with what you got going on, and you're trying to contemplate and trying to, but you're still missing the bigger picture because you're not taking that step back and refocusing your energy and seeing what path you really need to follow, seeing what's no longer serving you so you can close those chapters and move ahead. That's why you're being stuck, because you ain't closed out some stuff that you need to deal with. All right, Cancer, y'all got too much going on with y'all emotional selves all up in the reading. All right, so for Leo, again, we got the King of Cups. I should know. All right, some more emotions and the Nine of Inspirations. All right, so with this Ten of Cups, though, somebody is having some completion. Someone has been really working on themselves and trying to, become the best possible them. They have set some boundaries and tried to protect their heart a little bit more. They've been trying to make sure they're following through on the things that they say they're going to do. So, they're really stepping up and doing what they need to do as far as not being, defensive and stamped in the light. And with this King of Cups, it's talking about them, you've taken these steps, you've put these things into place, so now you are coming into a place where you're free and you are having more self-discovery because you're learning more about yourself because you are transcending to these new states and you're finding your inner calm and you're finding out who you are and you're kind of getting in touch with yourself and your desires and you're getting more balanced, and that's looking so good on you, Leo. I like it. I like it a lot, Leo. All right, Virgo, what you got going on? Virgo, we got the Four of Voices, so the Four of Swords and the Death card. All right, so with this Four of Swords, right off gate, somebody needs to rest. Somebody needs to get out of this pattern of doing everything. Somebody is being the road runner. I am so tired just looking at this Four of Voices. Somebody is just exhausting me with all the things that you are trying to do. It is just becoming addictive to this point where you are just in overload mode. You are taking on so much and trying to do so many things, and you got your iron in so many pots that you at this point ain't doing nothing well because you're just doing entirely too much. All right, so you are going to have to let some of this go. You're going to have to dead some of these situations. You're going to have to dead some of these things that are causing you to not get sleep and to cause you to not be able to rest and cause you to not have peace because you are on the edge of burnout, my baby. You need some rest. You need some renewal. You need some peace. You need to take you a nice hot bubble bath and put you some petals in it and just give yourself some self-love because you do for everybody else and it don't seem like there's nobody there to do for you right now, and you need to do that. You need to change your way of thinking and renew yourself so that you can be more fulfilling to yourself, since you don't have anybody to do that and you letting the world drain you right now. Please don't let them drain you because y'all, no, Virgo, you got to get out of that. Anyways, we ain't going to stay there too long. We ain't going to stay there too long because this is supposed to be quick. We already at 9 minutes. It's okay. We at Libra. All right, Libras, what we got going on? Y'all got the Six of Emotions, so the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. All right, so with the Six of Cups, All right, I'm seeing that somebody's having some nostalgia. Somebody is having some old flames pop up. Somebody's having some old feelings pop up. Somebody's having some just something from the past is trying to reach out to you. And it's it's kind of bittersweet for you because it shows you where you came from, and how far you've come. But then some of you, it's causing you some anxiety because you feel like you haven't necessarily gotten to where you want to be. You didn't reach this plateau. You haven't maybe gotten married, or maybe you haven't experienced these like important milestones that you feel like you're supposed to have reached by now. But it's okay. All right, we all get to where we need to be in time. So your timeline may not be the same as somebody else's. You need to be doing right now may not be the same as what somebody else might need to be doing right now. So there's no need for you to try to compare yourself to others, or feel like, you're not doing well because you haven't reached these milestones. It's just not your time to get there, boo. But you got to keep striving. Don't let these old memories get you in a bad headspace and get you down, because at the end of the day, we all have our time to shine, boo boo. Even you. All right, don't forget that. All right, moving on. Scorpio, what you doing? Scorpio, what are you doing? You have the Strength card and you have the Devil card. So somebody has to overcome some addiction. Somebody needs to overcome this self-sabotaging behavior that they keep indulging in, that is not allowing them to reach their full potential. All right. Somebody has the courage and the strength, and I mean they have so much potential to do so many things, but they are allowing these addictions and this almost bondage, like they're being held in bondage because they can't get out of this cycle of addiction. With this Devil card, they're kind of stagnating their own development. They Because you don't listen to anybody, you don't follow directions, you won't take knowledge, feel like um you almost like limit your own thoughts because you want to explore the dark rather than the light. You always want to look at the negative rather than the positive. You refuse to see the positive in situations, and that's what holds you back. All right, because you're always trying to look at the negative instead of the positive, and that stunts your growth. That doesn't allow you to be the strong and beautiful person that you are, and light up the world and do the things that you need to do, boo. Y'all couldn't up. Okay, Sagittarius, what y'all got going on? All right, we got the Ten of Materials and the Queen of Materials. So the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles for you, Sag. So you, of course, are thinking about your points right now. That's what you focused on right now. Your paper, boo-boo, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You better get it. You better get some for me too, boo. All right, you thinking about your material success. You're trying to create a legacy right now. You are trying to build within the community and plant some roots and share your mothering, your nurturing energy. You're trying to reach this period of prosperity. And you are trusting that the Lord is going to provide what you need. You're trusting that the universe is going to provide you what you need. You are looking towards your future. You are, coming into your abundance because you have been able to get grounded and just accept your responsibilities, but really get comfortable in your responsibilities and be able to lead and play your role. All right, I like that, Sag. I like that. All right, Caps, what we got? All right, so I got the Seven of Materials and the Knight of Materials for you, Capricorns. All right, so that's going to be the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so somebody's doing some manifesting. Somebody is trying to work out some new skills. Somebody is being studious and trying to study their craft. Because someone is trying to get to a point where they can um, understand their future better. They're trying to assess their progress right now because they don't feel like they're necessarily making the right strides or taking the right steps or on the right path, but you are. So you're having a pause right now, Capricorn. You're having this pause, and it's divinely guided. This pause that you're having right now because you have to make sure that you're looking at the long game. You have to make sure that you're making the right investments. You have to make sure that you are manifesting for the future the right things. And you also have to make sure that you're being gracious for what you have accomplished. All right, you have to take a pause so you can see how you have persevered up until this point. You have to take this pause so you can see that, hey, through your productivity and your diligence, that your hard work is starting to pay off. All right, but you have to be steadfast and stay determined. All right, and make sure that, like I said, you're planting these right seeds and you're tending these seeds. But that looks good, Cap. I'm happy for you, boo. You better keep on doing what you do. All right, Aquarius, what you got going on? All right, so we got the Knight of Voices. So that's going to be the Knight of Swords. And we also have the Wheel. All right, so with this Knight of Swords, all right, Aquarius, this Knight of Swords right here. All right, well, let's talk about the Wheel. Let's talk about this Knight of Swords. All right, so this Nine of Swords, somebody is really anxious and worried and up at night and stressed out and going through changes and really going through a lot of emotions right now. They are on this wheel that is this cycle. They are in this cycle, and it's just a cycle, Aquarius. Please don't get stuck here because right now you are just so worried and stressed out that it's causing you to have nightmares. You are having night terrors. You are up at night. You are trying to stay awake at night so you don't go to sleep and you don't have these dreams, but you're still up and you're still worried and you're still fearful and you're trying to process all these difficulties and deal with all the stress that you're up under right now. And it's like affecting your function at this point. Like you can't even focus on the things that you need to be focused on because it's just this wheel has you dizzy at this point. You really don't know how to focus at this point because you are in this cycle. All right, this is telling you that you can't be resistant to change. You have to break outside your comfort zone at this point. You have to break these cycles. You have to understand that these are just life cycles and this is meant to be a turning point for you. This is not meant to be where you stay. All right, Pisces, what you got? How we gonna finish it out? How we gonna finish it out? All right, so we got the Priestess and we have the Two of Swords. All right, Pisces. All right. So somebody's having some choices that they need to make. Someone is in their divine priestess mode. So someone um is kind of holding on to some secrets right now because they do have all these choices. Someone is possibly juggling two lovers. So you're not being your true feminine divine self in the priestess mode because it is in reverse. So you are you're kind of withdrawn from the situation right now. You are trying to be silent about it. You're trying to disconnect from your intuition, which is telling you that you're doing something wrong, which is telling you that something is about to happen in this situation. And you can only play with people's emotions for so long before, something happens. And this is, I mean, anybody, or this could be your person. So This could, you can always take it as you or your person, but what I'm seeing right now is there's too many people here. I'm seeing someone that's keeping a lot of secrets, somebody who's trying to move in silence, but you know everything that you do in the dark is gonna come to the light. You do know that. So you need to know that, you know, you gotta move in a certain way, or you are opening yourself up to problems and issues. All right, because people will walk out of your life, people will walk away from you, and it's not gonna be, you know, the little plaything. It's gonna be the thing that was supposed to be permanent. So you be careful with that, Pisces. Y'all take care. All right, I appreciate y'all joining me. As always, my corner babies. I see y'all next time.